watching this pursuit that has been going on now for quite some time. Started in Westminster on the 405, has now continued down into Orange County. You can see not a lot of traffic and police trailing that vehicle.
Yeah, we just lost it. We just lost it there. But, you know, it is hard for law enforcement to find out who is in the vehicle when it's stolen. Obviously, when it has plates, you can find out a little bit more and try to reach out to the driver. Law enforcement also does that. Mark, you've been watching this since it broke, even before we took it. What else have we learned?
Yeah, okay, so I got two really important pieces of information about this pursuit, and I apologize if SkyCal signal is fading in and out. That's mainly because we are heading very deeply into the south part of Orange County here. We are on the 405 south heading into Dana Point. Now, this is a problem for us for a couple of reasons. One, we're approaching the Camp Pendleton flight restriction area, and SkyCal may not be able to proceed much further beyond the San Clemente area, which we're going to hit if we continue at these speeds in about 4 or 5 minutes. But we can continue to listen to this at the assignment desk and provide you updates as to where this vehicle will end up here, because CHP is not giving this up. I've also done a little bit of work on that signage that's on the side of this Honda Odyssey. It appears to say it's for an advertisement for something called Fit for Life. Now, at the assignment desk, we were able to track down a company called Fit for Life One, based out of Southgate. It appears to be some sort of a service program catering to the fitness and nutritional needs of adults with developmental and intellectual disabilities. Now, we're not sure if that's where this van was stolen from or this van used to be owned by that company, but that's the signage on the side of this van is for this company that works with exercise and fitness for adults with developmental disabilities. Now, the other piece of information is that we've been reporting this as a stolen vehicle. A further clarification, CHP just discussed this with their units. It's specifically called an unreported stolen. Now, that means that a police report wasn't actually filed in the computer, but the police had some sort of knowledge that this vehicle was taken without the owner's permission, and they said they were taking an official report from the owner to make this an official stolen vehicle report. So that usually tells me, in my experience here at the assignment desk, an unreported stolen was a vehicle that was stolen in the extreme recent past. It was stolen so recently that the owner was unable to file a police report about the fact that it was stolen. But now law enforcement is with the owner of the vehicle taking that official report. But as I said, we are now continuing southbound here on the 405. We are past Dana Point, heading into the San Clemente area. And as I said, we are fast approaching the Camp Pendleton flight restriction area. SkyCal is going to do its absolute best to stay with this vehicle. But I tell you, the Marine base, when they say you can't fly near the Marine base because of one reason or another, SkyCal definitely has to obey the U.S. Marine Corps, and we cannot fly into their airspace. It's very possible we may be able to skirt the boundaries of it. I'm not sure. I think our pilot is working right now. You know, SkyCal, the helicopter they're in, we are one of the only news airships that has pontoons on the skids, which means we can fly safely over the ocean at distances greater than just the shoreline. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that to get around the Marine base flight restriction area. It remains to be seen. I actually don't know how large it is right now. But this pursuit, as you can see, continues in the fast lane here. CHP chasing the stolen vehicle, at least the driver inside. No other word of anyone else inside right now. Started in the 105 at Crenshaw, way up in the South LA area, actually closer to LAX, and has just been on the 405, Jimmy and Rudabeh, all the way down through. And I think actually we are going to transition now to Amy Johnson. Welcome to this pursuit that we have been following here for the better part of about 30 minutes, Amy.
That's right, Mark, and we will continue to stay on top of this